All right, everyone, now we're gonna get started. Just be some introductions about what we're doing here today. Apologize, the microphone that I usually bring to these meetings, I forgot to bring it. So it's in Janesville in my garage. But I'm gonna speak as loud as possible. If you guys can't hear me, please feel free to come up to the front row. Here's plenty of room closer in. So my name's Michael Newmark. I'm the Administrative Law Judge for the Public Service Commission. The Public Service Commission is the state agency that regulates utilities. Part of its job is to review applications for projects like the one we're dealing with today, the grid forward transmission line that Northern States Power Company and American Transmission Company have applied for approval. So the commission has the authority to approve an application, approve it with modifications and conditions, or deny the application. So we've been reviewing this for, I'm sure, over a year now, reviewing the application, getting more information. What we did last week is we had parties to the case, were presented their testimony and evidence. And so is the applicant and other organizations, some customer representation groups all came to Madison. They presented their testimony, and that's part of the evidence that the commission will use to make its decision in the case. Since we issued the notice of hearing June 25th, we've been receiving written comments from the public. So we want to get the public's opinion about the project. So one way to do that is to file a written comment. So that period of time opened in June 25th, and it goes on until September 8th. So if you want to file a written comment, we need to get that comment into the PSC by the 8th. And you can file that online, or you can mail it to us. Another way to comment in writing is just to fill out this form and write your comment on the form and hand it back to us. And we can give you more pages. If you need more pages, that's fine. That's how you would file a written comment. Another way to comment is just today to speak your comment here at the hearing. If you want to do that, you need to fill out one of these forms and check the Speak Now Yes box. If you do that, commission, and give it back to our staff people, they'll give me the form and I'll be able to take your comment today. So spoken comment, written comment, those are the comments that the commission will review and it's making its decision. And how that process works, we have 3 commissioners who will take all the issues in the case. They'll deliberate on those issues in an open meeting at the commission's office. And when they vote on those issues, that'll become the decision that the commission renders in the case. Once they decide, then a written order is created and distributed in that case. Kind of the official written order that reflects the decision that the commission has made. So those are all the processes we go through in order to make a decision on this. But part of the information the commission is going to review is your comments here today, the comments we receive in writing. If you speak your comment today, we're going to transcribe what you say and put that in a written document, and that's what the commissioners will read. So to get your comment today, so far I have 2 appearance slips filled out for this evening, and 3 now, yeah. So I'll call your name and have you come up to the front, take a seat. I'll swear you in, have you give us your name for the record, and then give us your opinion on the case. If you have questions about the case, or you want to know how it impacts your property, we have the commission staff is in the back of the room, and we have the applicant here in the corner. They can address your questions offline, outside the room. And then once you have your answers and you want to give us your opinion, then give us your opinion with your answers already in your mind, with the information you've received from those answers. You can give us your opinion, more of an informed opinion. So I'd appreciate if you do have questions, get your questions answered first, and then give us your comment. And So we have 3 people online so far to give a comment, or people, people on the list here. We have a couple of people on Zoom. So I'm not sure if they're gonna give a comment or not, but we'll check in with them. And if we need more time, we can take a break. People can get their questions answered, decide if you want to make a comment or not. We'll do that after we take these, we'll break and we'll see if we need more time. So there'll be an opportunity still to think about it. But that's about all I needed to review with you guys. Hopefully you got that. Another issue, just because we're transcribing what people are saying, we need to have the room quiet when we're transcribing, when people are making their comments and we're transcribing their statement. Just want to make sure everyone gets a chance to make their comment and for the commission to be able to read and understand the comment. So just want to put that out there. So we'll take the people in the room first, then we'll switch over to Zoom, see if people do want to comment over there. Just a word of warning though, I may be paying attention to the screen here in case people are trying to connect on the Zoom or if there's any issues. So when you're giving your comment, if I'm a little distracted, I apologize, but the important thing is that the transcriptionist here gets your comment in writing and the commissioners get to read it. So don't be put off by that. So let's start with Mark Braun first, our first person on the list. Are you ready to go? Yeah, okay, good. Have a seat here. All right, let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. I swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Perfect. Give us your name and your comment.
Your name and time, Mark Brown. What is it? 6 o'clock?
Yeah, oh yeah, right. 6:08, actually. You don't have to give the time, you're good. So just gonna ask you to try to speak up so people can hear you. And again, people need to move up, please do so, so you guys can hear what he's saying.
Well, I don't know. I've been doing a petition with the neighbors. I don't know if I'm ready to give this to you yet or somebody else, but I don't know. I've lived here 25 years.
Okay.
I think if you could drive down my Highway 73 and see where you plan to put this monster, it's gonna ruin my life. My driveway where they want to put this line and my roof line is maybe 200 feet. It'll be off the corner of my house from what I'm seeing. Plus all the forest between the road and my house, I think will be eliminated for the most part. So as far as compensation, I don't want any compensation. I just want to be left alone. I think there's a better place for it, but well, so now I've been just reassessed, reevaluated. Really? I'm reassessed and they want to bring this monster over my property? What do you think my property values is going to do? Along with the 2,500 other people that it's crossing their property? What do you think it's going to do to property values? They're going to be nothing. ATC will win forever and the property owners will lose forever. My thoughts. No. Yeah, and then they try and downplay electromagnetic fields and it's like, here they're saying there's nothing to it. There's something to it. I've stopped and sat underneath one of these things a while ago and took a picture of it. And it sits there all day, how long? 365 days a year, just sizzling. So when I get up and go to work every morning, I'm supposed to drive under this thing. And for that matter, what if it ever would happen to come down? You know, I don't know how often they come down, but the other concern of mine is what they do about vegetation control. Are you familiar with what they use for vegetation control? Somebody told me it's D42. That's no good for nobody. My well is right there. Where this thing is supposedly gonna go, my well is right underneath it. It's like, well, it's nice that somebody else can win forever and I get to lose forever again. Yeah. No, I think that's about. I don't know, I think they got a lot of my neighbors thinking that this is going underground. Here's my route right here.
So that's ATC map, appendix A, figure 4A-2, okay? And you are
This
which,
is, I'm right there, that pole is literally gonna be outside my kitchen window.
okay, it looks like
Mhm.
4130, okay.
And I asked them what this is right here, this is all wetlands. It's all, I asked them what this shape of this thing right here, that's a work pad. That's 60,000 square feet they wanna cut out of my neighbor's forest so they can work off of it.
Okay.
What does that do to his property? That's his hunting land. It's probably been generations. And now they're supposed to sit there and look at it get slaughtered?
Okay, so you're so you're pointing to this sort of
Mhm.
oblong
That's a,
crosshatch
yeah.
shape that's south of 73, okay. And that you're saying is the hunting land,
Mm-hmm.
your neighbor's hunting land, okay.
Yeah, this is my hunt. I got 10 acres there. I hunt back there too some. It's like,
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah, I guess I should probably do it. Yeah, it seems strange to me that three people get to decide the fate of 2,500 people, 100 other people's property. That really just seems like bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, do you have a petition? I can take it now, otherwise it's gonna be really complicated to receive it. Yeah, so
All right, well,
best thing to
I'd
do
like
would
to
be to
get
give
some
it to
more
me now.
signatures, but I will give it to you right now. Yeah.
So which, here.
Yeah.
All right, so you're handing me petition support of requiring ATC to utilize power line routes that have the smallest negative impact on property owners, and that ATC utilize existing routes along highways and public land. And then a number of signatures here, so I just wanted to check
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the signatures, and it's
You have to have a complete number or what?
4 pages altogether. No,
Yeah,
I'm just,
yeah.
I just want to ask you a couple questions, make sure.
Sure.
So did you, were you involved in collecting the signatures?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I've been
Okay.
knocking on doors to the west of me for quite some time, so.
Okay, so you,
Some people are aware of it, some people are not aware of it, some people think it's going underground. I'm like, no, this isn't going underground. This is going over the top of your driveway. And some of them people live closer to the road than I do, you know?
yeah,
Yeah,
and I just see that your name's on here a couple of times, but that's just you again,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Okay, just wanted to check, that's you both times, right?
that was the way we were supposed to do it, but then it started getting signed, yeah.
That's fine. No, that's
Yeah.
good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. So yeah, I can put those in the record. Commission will see that.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for providing that to us. So appreciate
Yeah,
that.
something.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
can keep these two things or?
I'm gonna, actually, if you want to give them to me, I'll take them.
I
I'll
would
scan
mind
them
having, yeah,
and the commissioners will be able to see it.
okay.
So
Can
it's
I
up
get
to you.
copies of them too made here
Um. Sure. Well, you know what I can
or?
do?
Probably not, no.
I can do this. Let's go off the record. So you want to keep these?
I would like to, yeah, I'd like to, you can, I would like you to have them too, but I would like to
Right,
have,
right.
I don't know if there's a copy machine here or not.
Right here.
That'll do
Take a
it, yeah.
picture. Gotta love that. So, let's just get on the record for this. So you handed me a letter to the editor.
Letter from an editor, just, it shows, just how little this ATC cares. It's just rules and regulations don't pertain to them.
And just for,
These people already went through it. It's a different power line someplace
okay,
else.
so do you remember what paper that was and what it's?
I think it's out of the Marshfield News Herald.
Okay.
Or no, it probably was out of a, might have been in the buyer's guide.
Okay. And the map too?
Yeah.
All right. We'll give those back, and I got
Sure.
pictures of those. We'll put that next with your appearance slip. Yeah, it looks like it's related to Sheboygan. Let me just take a peek at this. So that article is related to
Yeah, I forget what line it is exactly.
it's a project in Sheboygan County through
Sheboygan County, yeah.
Linden Township. So I'm not gonna, I think I know, but I'm not gonna say the wrong, I don't want to say the wrong one if I don't have it right,
Okay,
but I think I recognize that. Okay. All right, great. So I think I've got everything from you. I appreciate you giving us your
Yeah.
comment. Well, thanks, and we'll
All right.
take the next guy. All right, so we have Jeff Mikilski. Mikulski. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I messed up everybody's. Unless it's written out phonetically, I'm pretty much gonna destroy it, so. All right, well, let me swear you in. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, give us your name and comment.
My name is Jeff Mikulski. And I'm a current property owner along the proposed easement plan. The primary route. I don't see maps here, so everybody's wondering. My property is along existing Highway 73 in Clark County. I own 40 acres. It's wooded. It's zone recreational. It worked the better part of my life to buy that 40 acres. And now with the proposal, they're planning to take 300 plus feet, I understand, clear cut it, place these large power poles. I oppose it. I'm not in favor of it. I don't need it, and it's not going to benefit me. I'm sorry, I jotted some notes down here.
Take your time, you're good.
The impacts of the potential easement will contribute to noise. It will have a negative effect on the wooded environmental benefits and the habitat for numerous wildlife, which call this property and numerous properties adjacent to me home. There is no compensation and can be no compensation which can replace this loss. Furthermore, no value can be foreseen for the impacts of the proposed easement on property values. When attending the ATC open house and talking with various ATC representatives who ultimately tried to make a positive spin on the proposal, all conversations ended with, "I'm so sorry to hear this." I propose and in favor of the alternate route, which extends along Jackson County and the CNN Railroad corridor. Again, I'm not sure if these proposals are still in place, but they were at the last meeting that I was able to attend. In my opinion, these lands on the alternate route have already been scarred by a railroad easement that nobody can set foot on. You can't trespass on there. It runs along a large portion of county and state lands. I'm sure there's people that live near it, but construction wise, people aren't building next to railroads. So my opinion would be, why don't we piggyback this utility easement along the railroad corridor? It would be
out of sight with the railroad. And I know that that railroad corridor is not a heavily traveled corridor. Back when I used to hunt out in that way, there was like one train that came this way through that corridor daily. So it's not like it's a commercialized rail. Again, this alternate route would be an out of sight, out of mind location while ultimately meeting the needs of the utility locations. With these reasons, I oppose the primary route and favor the alternate route choices. That's all I have to say.
It's perfect. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Next, we have Richard Halderson. Okay.
Gotta speak into the room.
Yeah, just actually, you just want to speak as loud as you can, so your
Oh, I'm
voice
a
projects.
loudspeaker.
Okay,
Because I got 2 hearing aids.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, just do your best.
Okay,
Let's swear you in first. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I so do.
Excellent.
Right.
So give us your name and your comment.
Richard Halderson, and I live in Plover, Wisconsin, but I have land over in Clark County. And so does my niece. They join each other. And they would wind out with 4 poles on our land according to your map. I'm not against the transmission line. I'm with the gentleman that was up here before. I don't see any reason why you're not using the alternate route. It's only money to go a little bit further to the south to bring it in there. And like he said, that the environment has already been hampered there, so why don't you run it there?
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
All right, great.
And all my neighbors that I've talked to, they don't like it either.
Okay, thanks. So one person, we have 2 people on Zoom that I can check. Nathan Webster, I believe, didn't want to comment in the afternoon. Let's just check in one more time with you.
No comments, Your Honor.
Oh, great, thanks. And then we have someone, the screen name is TLCGU. So did you want to comment? You'll need to turn your microphone on and see if your screen, if you can turn your camera on too, that would be great. No word from you? Okay. All right, so let's go off the record for a second. So we can take a break for 10 minutes or so if people are still thinking about giving a comment or not. It's up, let me know. Does anyone think they need a few minutes to recess in order to come up with a comment? Yeah, we got one person there. Okay. So let's break until yeah, we'll do 6:40, so 20 to 7. We'll break until then. See if people do want to comment, and we'll reconvene and check in with everyone. So thanks. We'll be back 20 to 7.
On the Carol thing. I wonder if does it need a driver or something problem?
Speaker and microphone. Test.
Oh, it worked. Mute it.
Okay, I see you there. TLCGU, I heard you guys testing out your microphone, but just want to let you know we are taking a break until 6:40 and we'll be back at that time. If you do want to make a comment, let me know when we get back and we'll take your comment first.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we're back and we're gonna be taking a couple more comments, I believe. Not sure, we did hear from someone online, TLCGU. If you do want to comment, just unmute and turn on your screen if you can. Okay, I see you there.
Good evening. We don't have a camera. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm just gonna adjust the screen here for you guys and. Oh, that's right. You don't have a, it's not gonna work. Okay, sorry. I guess it's fine. All right, so I'll just take you now. What I'm gonna do is swear. So do you have one person or two that wish to comment over on your side?
Well, there's two of us here, but I'll be doing the speaking.
Okay, so I'm gonna swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, so state your name, please, and then spell it as well for us.
Christy and my husband Dean Ogurek, Ogurek.
Okay, go ahead.
So first, I want to thank you for the opportunity to hear our comments tonight. We live on Highway 73 in Pittsville. We have around 8 acres here on Highway 73, and it's primarily wooded. And we are opposed to the primary route. We would not oppose the secondary route or alternate route. We've been here for about 42 years, working all that time to get our property to where it is today. You know, the landscaping, the improvements, and we've enjoyed it all this time. We're getting to the point where we're close to retiring, and the thought of having this happen to our property, the devaluation, the aesthetics ruined, you know, the health concerns that there could be is really disheartening. And so, you know, with all of that, we strongly oppose the primary route. This power line would potentially take up the entire frontage of our property because our home is only maybe 200 or so feet off the center of the highway. And we've got, you know, a woods in front of us, a woods on all sides of us, and that would dramatically devalue our property. And all the research that we've done, at the very least, we could potentially see 30% decrease in our property value. And like Mark Brown said, we also just got reassessed. And so we're going to be paying taxes potentially on this high value, but the value is going to disappear. We also just wanted to comment that we have not really had any opportunity to attend other meetings to date. And so we have no idea what type of pole or poles could be on our property. And you know, exactly where it would be other than the little bit of information we've gotten in the mail. So we're also very concerned about what the potential is there, because what we have seen is pretty scary, actually. So,
Okay.
so that's basically it, that we're opposed.
All right, great. Well, thanks for letting us know. The commissioners will be able to read this comment now, and I appreciate you for giving it to us. So let's switch to, we have one more person. I think, did Mark Brown, you wanted to, Mark, did you want to add to your comment from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you come up here and we'll have you do that.
I just wanted to hand this, it's a,
Okay, so you're Mark Brown, you were
Yeah.
here before,
Yeah.
so you're still under oath.
okay.
So you're handing me your, the environmental
Scope
impact.
option, yeah, impact, yeah.
So it's the environmental impact statement scoping comment sheet that you had filled out earlier in the process.
Mhm.
There's no date on this, but I can see if looks like the document. It says it is, so that's fine. So you just want me to put that in
In the
with your,
file, yeah.
okay, I'll put that with your,
And I'm
board
looking at
slip.
the size of this laydown yard that they wanna put behind my house, and it's like 60,000 square feet. They just wanna chop out of the forest and leave it. And yeah, that's it, I guess, yeah.
All right,
Super.
okay, thanks for giving
yeah.
that to me. Great, thank you. All right. Is there anyone else that wishes to comment that hasn't had a chance? No, all right. So that's all the comments we have for today. No one else online. Just gonna share my screen with the notice here again. Maybe. So we will be back tomorrow at, we'll be actually at the Blair Preston Community Center, taking new comments from new people, both at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. And then Thursday, September 4th, we'll be at the county boardroom at the Marquette County Board of Human Services building in Montello. Again, we'll be there from starting at 2 p.m. and then we'll take comments until people are done. We'll start again at 6 p.m. So that's how we run these. Start at on the hour that it's noticed, and then we go until we're done, start up again at the next time, notice time, and then continue until we're done. So just to reiterate, we will remain able to take public comments in writing up until September 8th. We just need to get them into the commission by that date. And you can file those online or by US mail. So at this point, I want to thank everyone for joining us, both in person and online. And we stand adjourned until tomorrow, or we are adjourned at this point. So thanks very much and take care.